We're here with James Stickland, Swim Hack on Instagram. Is that right?
That is right.
Okay, you're lifting tomorrow, you said? What are you doing?
I'm going to be doing an exhibition lift at about 11 o'clock in the morning. Looking to go over 650. We'll see what happens. I won't let the cat out of the bag yet.
Would potentially the first number of the lift start with a 7?
It potentially could, yes.
That would be good to see. Are you lifting against someone then?
No, just never. I mean, I'm not saying that in a cocky way. I had a meet last year with Hornstra and Maddox, and we were lifting together, but we were all in different weight classes, so we're not really lifting against each other. But I guess when you get on that stage, it's your own competition.
I see you competed here a few weeks ago. What'd you hit on bench again?
My best right now is 672. So.
It's crazy. If you do get to 7, how many of you would there be that have hit that number raw?
Right now there's only 5, so I would be number 6. So
now, my question is, as a person who will probably never bench 700 pounds,
6, 5, any of those numbers.
We're not even near that. And maybe this is because the reason I'll never bench that is how fucking terrifying is it unracking that much weight right in front of your face?
It's actually not.
That's why he's going to do it and I won't, because I am a fucking total bitch.
Now, there's been times when I've unracked it and I'm like, okay, if I drop this, I'm dead. But I can do that at 225. So once you unrack 315, it's no big deal. One thing I'd like to do tomorrow is actually unrack all the way up to about 600 on my own, just to kind of show that control. I know in my training I've lost a groove a few times with 600 plus, and my trademark is I can save a lift, so why not? So.
That's crazy.
All right, James, I got a question for you. We're picky in the gym. We lift maybe half the weight you do, and we need the perfect bench, the perfect setup, the perfect bar. When I watch you benching half the time, you're inside a power rack on a bench that looks about this wide, and you're doing over 600 pounds. Do you give a shit about the equipment? Like, it seems like you can do it on anything, anywhere, anytime.
As long as the bench doesn't shake, and I know the pins will catch the bar, I'll bench whatever. It's not ideal, but then when I get on a bar and a rack that is perfect like this, it's like all the stops are pulled. So,
not like there's a lot of people benching over 600 pounds anywhere, but it seems like the places you're doing at, it definitely doesn't happen normally. Is there people staring at you wondering what the hell's going on when you're doing that?
Yeah. I would say every time I go in the gym, even on my warm-ups, I'm doing things that these people have never seen. And so I try to be really humble about it, but at the end of the day, I put my headphones on, I just do my thing, and I walk out, and half the time I don't even realize it until I'm looking at my videos later and kind of sitting to my coach, and I start looking in the background, I'm like zooming in on these guys, and it's just, seeing the face is just, and then one guy, he's like, I'm gonna kill this guy, so I'm like, I'm glad I didn't really see that because it would have distracted me, but yeah, it's cool.
Are you lifting as a part of the military appreciation event? Is that right?
I am. I think they're calling it Military Mayhem 1 and 2. There's 3 of us in the first one at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and 2 of us, Casey Mitchell and myself, will be on the 11 o'clock hour. So it's pretty cool to be a part of that. So
yeah, what branch of the military did you serve in, and what's that experience like for you?
I was in the Navy, and that's probably one of the best experiences of my life. I got to travel the world, see people, and meet people that I maybe will never ever go to those places again and meet those people again. I've grown up in a really multicultural society and neighborhood in my own city, so that experience has just helped me in a lot of ways. I can relate to people, especially now when I'm online and dealing with people in other countries. Even there's language barriers and cultural barriers, that alone has helped me to be able to understand. When somebody says, oh, I'm from Thailand, I can go, well, I've been there. And that instantly creates a bond, which is one of my things like with lifting is, it's cool to lift big weight, but when I can talk to people like a person and actually be approachable and actually talk to them like a friend and say, I've actually been where you are, or, they're in India, or they're in a part of the world that's, maybe not accessible to big weights, and they go, oh, this guy knows what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. So it goes bigger than just the weights.
Yeah, it is cool. I'm glad Animal's doing that here, and I'm glad they're making you a part of it. So I think that's about it. It's really good to talk to you. I appreciate you taking a little time with us today.
Awesome, man. Thanks a bunch. We'll take a quick phone.
Yeah, we got